I am very excited about our next guest. You know him as the guy who introduces me every week on his weekend show, The Greg Gutfeld Show, Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern. But today I'll return the favor. He puts the all in small, the eep in creep, and his ancestors ate unicorns. Joining us today is Greg Gutfeld, and his new Fox station show is called One Smart Person and Greg Gutfeld. Funny, I'm smart, yet I have not got an invite.
Well, technically, the show really hasn't started yet, but you will be on, definitely. As soon as I start just running out of guests, you'll be right up there.
Thank you. It's always nice to have your mentor on.
You'll be like the Christmas Eve call, like,
yeah.
You know,
that he's
midnight.
not doing the show.
Yeah, when Bill Hammer cancels, you're in. No, but you know, the whole point of the show is like, all hosts like to think they're the smart person, but this is about like one smart person and me. So it has to be somebody that has like got a really sharp mind, like you, both of you.
Well, you are
together.
You're a best-selling author.
Yes,
you have 2 hit shows.
That is true. Thank you, Tyrus.
So how do you find someone smarter?
Ooh, you know, that's a good question. What I do is I have a little book of IQs, and I just go through them, and I go, oh, there's one. It's people I'm interested in. Like I hate to tell you, but I spend most of my time watching podcasts, which is really depressing.
And you do a podcast.
Yeah, I do a podcast.
Jack of all trades. Yeah.
Yes. So if I find like a neuroscientist or a psychologist or a terror expert or whatever, I want to talk to them. So that's why it's always one really smart person and me. And I try to ask the questions that anybody would ask. Dumb questions, essentially.
Well, you've interviewed a lot of big names and on the channel as well. So who's on the top of your wish list?
I want to get that. I want to get. Who's the dude, the actor who's kind of nutty? Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah, there's a lot of those.
He's got not Gary Busey. His brother is famous. Randy Quaid.
Oh, Randy Quaid. Oh, yeah.
So Dennis Quaid.
Story,
Dennis Quaid is the hugely successful. Randy was very successful, but Randy's started on a different path now. He's like does these weird tweets where he recites Trump's tweets with a flashlight, and it's very, very creepy. But I've been trying to get him. I'm trying to get him, but he's like kind of, I don't know where he lives.
If you didn't know, our new show is called UnPC, and you hosted Red Eye, which was kind of the original UnPC.
Right.
I'm basically banking my whole career off your footsteps. If you would have any advice for us, what story? Like, what would you say? What was probably the biggest thing that you did?
I came in from magazines. I had no idea. I mean, I did TV. I was on Fox and Friends, and I did O'Reilly when I was an editor of magazines. But I came in as a guest. I had no idea how a TV worked. I'd never done a teleprompter. I didn't know who the roles were. So I was often rude to people without really knowing I was being rude, or I would like yell at somebody because I was incompetent. Like when I would screw up, I would yell at somebody because I was embarrassed. And then I would realize that person really thinks I'm an a-hole, and he deals with a lot more successful people than me. So I always learned that to be humble for the whole time, and then people will love you if you're humble. Number 2, listen to people. I think my first segment on Red Eye was exactly the worst thing you could do at Fox News.
Interesting that you would bring that up, because we were looking for stories, and I thought, what did my mentor do? And so we were going to try to do the same thing that you did.
Right.
But I believe we have the footage. If we could cue that up, that would be phenomenal.
Hey, this is Red Eye, a new show about politics, pop culture, and macrame. It's kind of like Larry King, but without the dead guy. And I'm Greg Gutfeld. First thing we're going to talk about, since it's our first show, porn.
All right, I can give you a number of. Let me give you a play-by-play on that. Number 1, the guy to my left was Andrew Breitbart with like a crazy ass like Middle Ages haircut. He should have had a little flute, but you could see I wasn't reading the teleprompter because I hadn't learned. I was obviously incredibly uncomfortable. You could see it, and the music was bad.
Your hair looked great, though.
It did, yeah. But I was much fatter then because I was stress eating. And I will tell you the truth, before that segment, probably had 3 shots. We had no idea what we're doing. So that meant just you had to drink your way through it. And I think I did that for like 2 weeks with like shots. And then you go in. But the one thing you learn about alcohol, you may think you're doing better, but you're actually doing worse.
Yes.
You just start sweating. It's like you may get through it and go, hey, that was pretty good. But when you go home and look at it, you are sloppy and stupid. So that's my advice. Also, always pick guests who, they don't have to be famous. They could just be fun and interesting. Don't, like, if you have to choose between somebody who's famous but somebody who's a great guest, pick the great guest.
And on that note, limit the alcohol and Reese's, because that's what I hit up at the minibar too.
Yeah.
Might have happened last night.
Very expensive.
Yes.